Welcome to a video from digital-lifestyle.com. In this video we're going to have a look at the new Microsoft Band 2. I'm already a Microsoft Band user, so what we're going to do is have a look at this, what's in the box, and perhaps I'll pair it up as well and see how you switch devices over from the old band to new band, and then we can compare it to the old band. In this very nice pull-out box we have the band and a new USB cable and some paperwork in there, but who needs the paperwork? Just to look at this cable first. So this is a brand new cable with a different connector than the old band, which is a bit of a shame because I've got a few of these cables now in case I need to charge it up at different times. So it's still got USB on one side, but it's got a totally different connector on there. So I guess I'm going to have to get a second connector if I want to charge. I usually leave one cable at my desk and one cable at home, but anyway, we'll sort that out. And then you've got the new band now. So straight away it feels like a different device. These plastic sides are quite loose, which should add to the comfort. On the original band you see everything is very firm, and in fact this is my second one because my original one's split down there and this has been replaced. So I've just put it on there and it certainly feels a lot more comfortable than the old band. I get used to this, but every now and again it does start to irritate me and I have to take it off. So this does feel quite comfortable. I like to wear the display on the top, but we'll see how that goes once I start using it. So the overall comfort is good, and I should mention the sizes as well. This is a medium. Previously I had a large band and that was too big for me really. I had to have it on the tightest setting. This replacement one was a medium, which is better, but this is a medium and this accommodates the size quite nicely. Right, so let's fire it up. So we get the options of updating. So let's fire it up. I'm going to set it to English, and now it's asking us how we want to pair. I don't remember going through that before, but I'm going to connect this to my Lumia 1520. So I can see yes. So from the Microsoft Help app, I'll do replace my band. Okay. I'm going to choose band 2. So there's a band 2 on the list, I can pick that. And the pin matches okay. Just tapped accept on there. And now the band is checking for updates. Okay, so the update's been completed and I click finish on the phone. So while that's doing that, and I'm actually just charging it as well, let's just have a quick look at the physical dimensions on it. You can see here that the screen is bigger, it's the same width, but it's got increased height on there. And of course the main thing you can see now is the screen is curved instead of flat, and I think that adds to the comfort. Like I said before, these sides are now no longer stiff. It has got a big buckle on there, and I think that hopefully that adds to the strength as opposed than the previous one, which had the smaller buckle on there and had this weak spot down there, which I know many people split. The sensor on the original is on the back there, and that is the same on here. And that's set up now. So that's a new cable. Buttons are the same, less plasticky now, got a nice chrome feel to them. Let's just so it has got a bit of charge in it. Just swipe along. You see the display is much I'd say much clearer than the original one. It's a bit of a dull colour. I prefer a nice colour myself. But yeah, I think the tiles have a nicer definition to them maybe. There's not much in it really. I mean, it's essentially the same operating system. I should say as well how I really like this display. It's a lot clearer and easier to read than the previous band. It's a really nice improvement if you over the original device. The settings now, this is new. The floor on there, the floor setting. So previously the band couldn't tell if you were going up and down stairs. Now it can, which is very nice if you want to track your steps going up and down stairs. And of course it's got the heart rate monitor and everything else, so that obviously only works when the band's on. There is a UV sensor built into it all the time now as well. whereas before you had to actually go through a tile. I like watch mode, so I'm going to stick that on. Oh, there's a difference. This is an extra setting, so always on, so the display stays on. Or rotate on, so that flicks the display on when you move the band, when you rotate, and there's an option there. So I'll experiment with that and try that as well. I normally leave it on all the time. I don't really have a problem with it charging on there. So let's say we're on the left, actually we're on the outside, left outside. Okay. So you can see it's off now, I'm wearing it now, and I rotate my wrist like that and the time comes on, which is pretty good if you've got an issue with battery life. Bring it on like that. Personally, I prefer it on all the time, which is probably how I'll have it set. So wearing it now, it does feel a lot more comfortable than the other band. So I've got it fairly tight, I like that, but you can have it looser and it still picks up the heart rate, which is pretty good as well. And one thing I've noticed is I'm just loaded a third-party app, that band monitor that I showed you before in the video, and I thought the settings weren't, the rates weren't picking up perfectly, and that's because it was still trying to use my old band and it was using this one. So I've gone into the devices hub here in settings, and I'm actually going to remove that one because that one is no longer applicable. Okay, so now it's picked up the correct Microsoft band and the settings from there with the different battery life and the different battery settings on there. So that's a little tip if you find that your third-party apps don't work. And in fact, I know people have had this with the Microsoft Health app as well. So just to check a third-party app, here's one that connects to the accelerometer to do sound. So I'm moving my arm around. And there you go. So that we know that's all connected. Okay. So next step for me now is to do all the personalise options and get the band set up, and I'll report back on that on a future video. And I'll also go for a walk with it and get some calibration of the GPS on there. But that's my very first quick look at the new band, comparing it with the old band. More band stuff on thedislifestyle.com.